Hello everyone, it's Kristen here at Joyfully Thriving, and welcome back to this week's grocery haul where I attempt to keep our family of 6 on a monthly budget of $475. So if you're curious how I do it and I shop for a family on a budget, give me a thumbs up and thanks for joining me here. All right, if you haven't caught it already, last month in August, I went over budget because of an unintentional slip. I forgot to record one total. I generally keep a running total list on the Keep app on my phone, which is how I just track what I'm doing for the month. So at first, going into this month, I thought, you know what, I'm going to try to make up the balance. But the more I thought about it, and thanks to some of your feedback as well, I realized, you know what, prices are just going to keep getting higher. And I'm just going to call last month for what it was. It was over budget. And I'm just going to try to go back to sticking to my budget this month. I'm not going to try to make up that overage by going under this month, because if I skip on buying some of the good deals this month, they're just going to be higher next month. So I think that's what I've decided to do. But let me show you what I got this week. I realized that it was time for a Sam's stock up trip, so I started out with that this week, and I'm going to go ahead and show it to you. We just got back from Sam's after school on the way to taking my son to choir, so I'll quickly show you that, and then I'll tack on our trips from later in this week, and we'll wrap it up here again. All right, let me show you Sam's today. All right, so just a typical trip here. Just a couple of things at Sam's. Was going for tortilla chips, $12 for that box. Rotisserie chicken while I was there, $5, still a great deal. Chocolate chips, always have to buy those, $11.50 for the 6 bags. Really a great price, and we go through those regularly. I bake a lot and always like to keep about 3 bags in my stash at all times because, you can never run out of chocolate chips. Trying these fries, these worked out to $1.48 a pound, so I think it was right about $11.50, $12 right there for an 8-pound bag. I'm going to do that. And then, would you believe, I have never bought my kids chicken nuggets? Nothing against everyone who has. I've made them. I just had never done that. This was an instant deal for $10. Decided to go ahead and buy this bag. It's a pretty big bag. I forget how many pounds it was. 5-pound bag for $10. We're going to try those for busy nights. They've become chicken nuggets people, so we're going to do that. Restocked Lowry's at $7. Whipped topping for our chocolate pancakes at $8.50, I think it was. It's about $3, but they're larger cans than anywhere else you could buy. Grabbed a chopped salad for my husband and myself for dinner at $2.68, and then the cucumbers worked out to $1 a piece for those. So right here, this was right at $75. I'll double check that total and show you here at the end. But that's what we bought at Sam's today. And now I am running off to take my son to choir, and then I'll show you what else I did, what other shopping I did later this week. All right, I'm back with my other and only haul of this week. I wasn't super impressed by Kroger ads, so I just decided to grab a couple things at Aldi on the way home. Needed to restock on eggs, so that was $1.21. Grabbed another loaf of bread. They didn't have white sandwich bread, like the skinny, just cheap bread to make Uncrustables. I'm grabbing a wheat loaf. It's pretty light. We'll see if my kids, how they do with that there. Was restocking on grapes, $1.29. Caleb loves those in his lunch at preschool, so grabbed that. And then just a couple other things while I was there. I was looking for diced potatoes to do potato casserole. They didn't have any. It was a little sparse, but I saw they had these. These are hash brown sticks, which I thought just looked fun, so grabbed a bag of those for $2.99. Cream cheese was $1.39. Grabbed 4 more of those. My husband has started smoking it on his smoker as like an appetizer, and it is so good. It might be my favorite thing he does in the smoker yet. And then cottage cheese, my kids love that, so that was $2.39. Pepperoni, I was completely out, $2.49. Grabbed just 2 of those right now. And then I happened to notice cheese cubes were down to $1.99, so I grabbed 2 of those. My daughter loves those for lunches. So just those couple things. I was disappointed about not finding the potatoes, but grabbed these things while I was there, and that was $26.62. So let's flip around and talk about where this leaves me now. All right, so there you have it. Those are my 2 trips for this week. It wasn't a lot. I really just did Sam's and Aldi. My Sam's total, I know I wasn't exact on that. It was $78.16, and then this Aldi trip was $26.62, which brings my total for the month of September so far to $240.86 out of my monthly $475 budget for our family of 6. Like I kind of rambled on at the beginning, I decided I'm just going to try to stick to that budget, find the good deals when I find them, and stock up when I can. I'm not going to try to make up that overage from last month. Just moving forward, fresh month now, right? The Kroger sales, they were okay, but like I said, there just really wasn't anything to excite me. Or like I saw in those ads, the only thing I noticed really was milk. The half gallons were $1.29, but milk's coming down at all our other stores, and so that was pretty comparable. Just didn't see enough good deals to get me in there this week. But be sure to check out your ad and scan through them too. You never know. I feel like some weeks are just like that. They're lighter on the sales. And that's okay because I have a stocked pantry. I have a stocked freezer. My fridge is a little, okay, that's why I was restocking on some of those things. But we're eating just fine. This week we did the rotisserie chicken from Sam's. We had leftovers on Monday, rotisserie chicken on Tuesday. We're going to do brisket, and I think those hash brown sticks, we're going to try those for Wednesday. Tomorrow night we'll do poppy seed chicken. Pulled some diced chicken out of the freezer for that too. So we're eating just fine, and I love that having a stockpile gives me that flexibility to stock up on good deals when I find them, and when I don't, I use what I already have. So that's my plan for this week going forward. Those were my little hauls. I will be back next week, and I'm sure I will have to stock up more as we kind of eat from the pantry and fridge this week and freezer. So join me here again next Thursday, and I'll be back to show you what I buy this week. Let me know if you found any good deals or if you're taking it lighter on shopping this week around you too, if the deals don't warrant it. So as always, I love sharing with you, and I will see you in the next video.